Hello and welcome to my video all about how to knit waffle rib. This is a 6-row pattern repeat and is very simple to knit because all you need to know how to do is knit stitches and purl stitches. The first thing you need to do is cast on a multiple of 5 stitches. I've cast on 15. I did this using the long tail cast on, but you could use your favourite method. Right, so row number 1, which represents the right side or the front of the knitting, is just a knit row. So that's just knit stitches all the way across. Then row 2 is a purl row. So again, very simple, you just need to purl all of the way across. Then row 3 begins with 2 knit stitches. So make sure the working yarn is at the back and knit 2. Then bring the working yarn between the needles to the front and purl 3 stitches. And then you just need to repeat knit 2, purl 3 over and over until the end of the row. So the working yarn goes to the back and you knit 2. Then the working yarn comes to the front and you purl 3. Knit 2, purl 3, and so on. If you take a look at the stitches now, you'll see that some of the stitches have a little yarn bump, and that is called a purl bump. Every stitch with a purl bump is a purl stitch, and every stitch without is a knit stitch. For the next 3 rows, you're going to be knitting the knits and purling the purls, so every time you see a stitch with a purl bump, you're going to purl it. After all, it's knitting the knits and purling the purls that creates ribbing. You don't need to know this, but it just helps you if you get lost in your pattern and you don't know what stitch to do next. So for row 4, you need to start by knitting 3 stitches. Then bring the working yarn between the needles to the front and purl 2. Then you just need to repeat knit 3, purl 2 over and over until the end of the row. So take the working yarn to the back and knit 3. Then bring the working yarn to the front and purl 2. Knit 3, purl 2, and so on. Then rows 5 and 6 are just a repeat of rows 3 and 4. So instead of demonstrating them again, I'm just going to put the pattern up on screen now. As a side note, if you want to knit this in the round instead, then this is the pattern you would follow. And that's it, that's how you knit waffle rib. I really hope you found that useful and thank you very much for watching.